I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and I have a Mega Movie plan. Today, I'm back with another physical media / ranking video for you all. I'm going to be showing off my top 10 physical media drama titles that I think are the best to add to your collection. At least this is my personal list of my favorites of the physical media titles I really like having. And so I will go through those all with you, ranking them from the worst to the best. So make sure you stick around throughout the entire video to see my number one favorite physical media title for the drama collection. So we're going to go through all that. If you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of these collection videos, physical media hauls, unboxings, rankings, reviews, you name it. We'll cover all that on this channel for you. So make sure you subscribe right now and turn on that notification bell. So let's get right into the video now. We're going to start at number 10 here. And so the bottom of the list, we're going to have Collateral Beauty on Blu-ray. Now what's great about this title is you can actually probably pick it up pretty cheap. I know I found it in like a Walgreens bin just randomly one time. It was under $5. And so sometimes those bins have really good movies. So definitely check out your Walgreens and other stores like that and those discount bins. But having Collateral Beauty on Blu-ray is great to add to your collection, not only because you can get it fairly cheap, but this is a really good movie. This movie is so underrated in my opinion. To me, this is one of my favorite holiday movies to go to. After watching it so many times now, it actually might be my favorite holiday movie out there. It's really good. It's like It's a Wonderful Life, but updated for modern audiences. So I really enjoy this one. And Will Smith gives an amazing performance in this movie, and there's so many good actors in here. So yeah, even though I know Will Smith got in some trouble with the slap heard around the world, still this movie is amazing. I would say give this one a try, especially if you haven't seen this movie yet. Pick it up. You're not going to regret it. I'm telling you, this is a holiday movie you can go to during that winter season all the time. You're going to want to have this one in the collection. So I'm going to put this one at number 10 because it is just a standard Blu-ray. No DVD here, no digital code, no steelbook, no slipcover, right? It's just a Blu-ray. So that's why I put it at the bottom of the list. Don't worry, we'll get to more of the higher end stuff towards the end. Alright, my next title here, another Blu-ray, is going to be Life of a King. Life of a King. Wow, talk about underrated movies here. You gotta pick up Life of a King. Most people have not seen this movie. They don't even know what movie I'm talking about. When I say Life of a King, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. But I'm telling you, you gotta pick up this movie. You can actually probably find this pretty cheap online as well. Just check Amazon for it. It shouldn't be too expensive because it is just a Blu-ray. But Life of a King with Cuba Gooding Jr., so good. Just such a great, powerful movie. To me, there's movies out there that can truly be life-changing kind of movies. I'd put this movie in that category. I'm telling you, if you don't get emotional during this movie, I don't know what to say. Because to me, I'm always getting choked up during this movie, tearing up, sometimes bawling. I know I'm not afraid to admit it, that this movie will definitely get the tears going sometime. But telling you, great, tons of rewatchability. I rewatch this all the time. Gotta add it to your drama collection. So yes, that is another Blu-ray. All right, now we're gonna get into some more spicy elements here. So let's get into at least a slipcover now, right? So we're gonna have the slipcover of The Wolf of Wall Street. This is such a good movie. Now this is a movie I go back and forth between where to put it on the shelf. Do I put it in the drama section? Do I put it in the comedy section? I switched it around before, so right now I'm going to classify it as a drama movie. This one came with the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code, and this movie is so good. I haven't met anybody yet that doesn't really like this movie. It's such good quality. It's going to make you laugh, but then you're going to have those dramatic scenes where you're like, oh my goodness, wow, what is going on? But truly an outrageous kind of movie that's so entertaining. You even got Jonah Hill in it. That's hilarious. And yeah, there's a lot of cursing in this movie. Absolutely, definitely a hard R rating. But I'm telling you, really, really good movie out there. And this was directed by Martin Scorsese. Martin, you cannot go wrong with Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese is my third favorite director of all time right now. So great director, and got a Golden Globe winner, Best Actor for Leo. Cannot go wrong with that. So plus the slipcover, one of the first Blu-ray titles I've ever picked up. Wolf of Wall Street. Just love this movie so much when I watched it in theaters. How to keep watching it. Easily rewatchable. So you got to add this to your drama collection. You might even be able to fit it into the comedy collection too. Definitely a dramedy there. But I really like having that physical media title. Next, we're going to have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This has a nice slipcover right here to it. So we got the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code once again. And you got Leonardo DiCaprio again. Awesome actor here. You got Brad Pitt. So to me, these actors are great in so many movies. And you put them together, they're like the dynamic duo. Just fantastic to see on screen. And plus you got Margot Robbie again in this movie here. So wow, really good quality movie. If you like learning about Hollywood and just kind of that era of Hollywood and classic Hollywood, basically, you're going to have a fun time with this movie. But this is also a Quentin Tarantino film, so you got that Quentin Tarantino spin on it, what he likes to do with his movies, put a little twist and little spiciness here and there, and give us kind of an outrageous, shocking ending. Yes, totally happens with this movie as well. So I'm telling you, this movie is absolutely worth it. Gotta see it at least once. But I think this movie, I can say pretty safe, recommend it for the collection. I'm telling you, so good. My favorite Quentin Tarantino film. So if you've seen some of his other films, you're going to really like this one as well. So you got to have that in the collection. All right, next we're going to have Uncut Gems. Yes, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Now, I got the Blu-ray slipcover on it. This came with the Blu-ray, the DVD, the digital, and this one was fairly cheap as well. This was like $7, so you can probably get this at a really good cheap deal out there. And wow, such a good movie to have in the collection. I know you can see it on streaming, you can see it on Netflix, but I do think the disc quality does come through very nicely with even just the Blu-ray. But if you don't go for the Blu-ray and you want to go a little bit more pricey, Criterion has a great 4K of this movie. I almost double dipped right there and got the 4K myself. Ooh, I was very tempted. Very, very tempted. Such a good looking title. But yeah, I would say go with the 4K Criterion. Or if not, hey, the Blu-ray, if you can get it super cheap, $5, something like that, I would still go with the Blu-ray. Gotta have it in physical media form. But this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is in my top 20 list. I like when Adam Sandler does dramatic roles over his comedic roles. Yeah, he has some great comedies out there, definitely. But since the recent decade, I've been always more drawn to his dramatic roles. And oh my goodness, Uncut Gems is a good movie. When you want to point out, hey, there was a good movie on Netflix, I always say Uncut Gems, because there's not a lot of good movies that appear on Netflix in terms of more original content. But ever since I saw this in theater, I'm like, I have to go back to this movie again. And so I'm glad to have the physical copy Blu-ray. I'm telling you, this is a masterpiece here. Very rewatchable. Gotta see this movie if you have not already. And add that to the collection. You need it there. Even if you got the Netflix. I'm telling you, if you can get it cheap, get that one into the collection. All right, next, let's get into some more premium titles out there for my big physical media collectors. We'll have the Shawshank Redemption on 4K Ultra HD. Getting the combo pack here with the 4K, the Blu-ray, the digital code. Oh my goodness, this movie is fantastic. When you talk about, the masterpieces of all time in filmmaking and cinema, Shawshank Redemption, this is a movie that gets brought up all the time on people's top 10 favorites, some people's even number one favorite, right? I mean, it's just such a good quality movie. Now, it's not my favorite movie of all time, but it's a really, really good movie. It's probably my favorite Morgan Freeman movie. I mean, it's just great, and all the actors in here are awesome. Tim Robbins is really good as well. And oh my goodness, this definitely is a good movie that now gets a lot of great appreciation and rightfully deserved. Some really powerful, iconic scenes in here. And if you can get this movie, definitely get it with a slipcover, or if there's still the steelbook available, they had it at Best Buy at one point, an exclusive steelbook. Might have gone out, but what's nice with Best Buy steelbooks is oftentimes they do go back into print, so that could happen with this as well. I know like Dirty Dancing went out of print with the steelbook, and then they got more Dirty Dancing steelbooks in, and so that's when I picked up that movie. So it can happen to any movie, but yeah, Shawshank Redemption on 4K. The 4K scan does come through really, really nice and clean on this, and oh, just sounds so good too, this movie. Gotta pick this one up. Every physical media collector gotta put that in their collection. So feel very safe in recommending that one. So you can kind of see a pattern here with these movies I picked out. I wanted these to be movies that I felt really safe in recommending, that most people are going to get some kind of enjoyment out of. So really good broad appeal here. All right, now we're getting, yes. We are in top 5. Shawshank Redemption, that was at number 5. Okay, so now we're getting into number 4. All right, at number 4, we're going to have Whiplash. Now, this is such a good movie, and the steelbook, if it's still available, pick it up, because this was a really cheap price steelbook. It was like under $6, but it feels so good. I mean, it has a good kind of matte finish to it. The symbol is really cool, and then on the spine, you got the drumstick. Tell me what is better than that to go along with this movie? Nothing. This was perfect for this steelbook. Really, really nice. And yeah, now the back, once again, is not too fancy, but you still got the symbol. But I'm telling you, for the price, under $7, why not? It's such a good deal. And yeah, just a really good movie. Yeah, only does come with the Blu-ray, but I'm telling you, this is a safe one I can recommend. You want to watch this movie. Very entertaining. Great J.K. Simmons performance. I mean, this is probably J.K. Simmons' best performance. I do really like him as J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man movies, of course, but in terms of power performance, really recognizable and memorable. I mean, this one is up there, definitely. And then you got Miles Teller here. Miles Teller is great, and every movie I see Miles Teller is in, Miles Teller just brings it. So really good performance here, and so they have a good banter back and forth. So really highly recommend this movie. Gotta add this to the physical media collection. All right, next. Okay, yeah, let's get into another steelbook here. All right, we got the Joker on 4K steelbook. This was an exclusive steelbook from Best Buy. Got the 4K disc, the Blu-ray, the digital code. So I like when we get all of that in a nice combo pack there. But really good movie. Oh my goodness. This movie, if you have not yet seen Joker, you gotta see this movie. I'm telling you, this is such a great performance by Joaquin Phoenix. Even Robert De Niro's pretty good in it, even though he's not like a major part. But this is Joaquin Phoenix's movie, absolutely. To me, this is his best performance of all time. And while this movie just talks about certain issues, that you can relate to in the world today and just societal issues, but it does it in a very clever way through the Joker character. So really interesting, great character performance. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix won Best Actor for this role. I mean, it's the first time that a specific character won, a Best Actor has won for it, right? Because you had a Heath Ledger with the Joker in The Dark Knight, and then now you had Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, both winning an Oscar. I mean, that's pretty impressive. There's something about the Joker character that, is such a character to play. I mean, so compelling, so intriguing. You can take it so many directions. I love the direction this movie went. Yes, it's very dark. It does give you a very somber tone, especially with the music they use in this. Oh my goodness, the score in this movie is fantastic. But so good. Really can't recommend this one enough. If you're a big Joker fan of just the character, or a comic book fan, superhero fan, and you have not seen this movie, don't know what you're doing, you gotta go see this one. Such a good movie. And the steelbook is just perfect. Looks so nice on the shelf. I love having the steelbook, getting all the special features in there. And yeah, truly a masterpiece. So if you can get a 4K of this one, I highly recommend go with the 4K. really good quality, and the sound comes through perfectly with this movie. Gotta get this one. Really, really good. Can't recommend this one highly enough. So yeah, really like that movie, and that's on my top 20 movies of all time, just my personal favorite list. All right, next we're gonna get into some collections here. And so yeah, Joker, I guess, was at number 3, third place, right? Well, now we got to get to number 2, second place. So we're going to have the John Hughes yearbook collection. Now, reason why I put this one in here is mainly for The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club, such a good movie. Oh my goodness. Anybody can relate to The Breakfast Club. Anybody that's gone through the high school setting, you can relate to The Breakfast Club. I mean, the characters in this movie feel just like real life people with different personalities, a part of different groups at the school. I mean, oh my goodness, it captures it perfectly. And it's just in one setting. It's just out of school, really mostly in one room. How John Hughes is able to make this a really good, compelling movie is just amazing. Awesome dialogue in there, really good, memorable moments. A lot of movies even parody this today, or shows even, with some iconic scenes in here. And that song, yes, Don't You Forget About Me. I Will Not Forget About You, John Hughes collection. This is a great piece for the physical media collectors out there. You gotta have this in the collection, and it's not too expensive. You can get this one on Amazon, I'm sure, for under $30. But really good collection. Really, really good. And plus you get the other 2 titles in here too. So 3 titles. You get 16 Candles, another good drama movie. That one's perfect for your birthday. And then Weird Science, kind of more fun science fiction-y movie, but really good. Really like that one as well. And you get the Weird Science music, yes, by Oingo Boingo. Yes, such a great band. Can't go wrong with Danny Elfman. Great, great, great. So all 3 titles in here are awesome, because everything John Hughes does is awesome. But really, I put this in here mainly because of The Breakfast Club, and such a good collection. I mean, just look at this. Get the Blu-ray, you get the digital. So nice. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. And you get those bonus features in there. And truly, yeah, 3 timeless classics from the legendary John Hughes. Could not say it better myself. I'm telling you, you gotta add this to the collection if you don't have these movies already. Yeah, there's still books of some of these movies out there, and different labels, boutique labels. So yeah, if you want to get them all separate, I know as collectors, we like to do that a lot of times. But if you're trying to save some money, you're trying to get it in one collection, you don't mind it, then I'm telling you, not a bad little collection here. John Hughes yearbook collection, gotta get this one. So really, really like this one. All right, next. Yes. All right. The biggest slipcover of all time. Yes, we got 10 Best Pictures, the Essential Collection. Now, this just is awesome. It comes with 2 volumes of Essential Best Picture movies, and all the movies in here are actually really good quality. Why? Because they're Best Picture winners. Of course, they're going to be good filmmaking quality, but there are some in here that really stand out, and I did want to talk about the volume I really like, which is actually volume 1. Volume 2 is still good, but volume 1 is fantastic. So this is volume 2. Volume 2 right there. Gladiator, The English Patient, American Beauty, Wings, My Fair Lady. So yeah, some good drama movies in there, like American Beauty. Yes, The English Patient. Yes, Gladiator. Yep. But the one I really like, the volume I really, really do enjoy out of this, is the volume 1. Yes, the volume 1 here. You got Titanic. Amazing. You can put this in here with just Titanic, and Titanic is a great movie. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump alone, another all-time classic movie that I can watch over and over again. So good. No Country for Old Men, not my personal favorite, but a lot of people love that one. In Terms of Endearment is a personal favorite of mine. Really good drama, comedy, can't go wrong. It does it so perfectly. But then you got The Godfather in there. One of the most iconic masterpieces of all time. You talk to film fans out there, a lot of their favorite movie is The Godfather. or they'll at least say, yes, it's really, really good, and it's on a lot of people's top 10s. So The Godfather, having that movie alone, yeah, of course you put this in here, but you got everything with this. I can watch all these movies so many times, and really, I mean, it just comes in such a nice set. You get the volume 1, you get the volume 2. They're put together nicely, so even though it may seem like a lot of space, for actually 10 Blu-rays, it actually saves you a lot of space rather than getting those each individual. And like I said, I know a lot of collectors, they like to go with the individual titles. Yeah, I think those look cool. I think those are great to have those if you can fit them on the shelf. But if you're trying to save a little bit more room, then this is not a bad option. Plus, it looks pretty cool on the shelf. I like the slipcover with it. I like it saying 10 best pictures, the essential collection. So this is my number one item I'm going to recommend people to go and get. If you can find it still available on Amazon, you kind of got to search it out to find it on there. But I believe it's on sale. It's on discount now. I think about 20 bucks or so. I think I got mine when it was like 40 bucks, I want to say, but it's been going down in price ever since its release. So really, really good. Quality films here. You got to have this for your drama collection if you're a physical media collector. At least you got to have all these movies separately, but if you're just getting started with your collection, not a bad way to get some good all-time classic movies. You cannot go wrong with that. So this is easily my number one. It's my favorite in my drama collection. When I see it on the shelf, I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is so perfect. I love having this collection. And so those are my 10 titles I can recommend to pick up for your drama collection. If you're trying to build up your drama collection, you're a big physical media collector, and you're missing any of these movies, I'm telling you, all these movies I can recommend. I know a lot of people are probably missing Life of a King. Gotta get that one, I'm telling you. So yes, great way to kind of get your drama collection going or pick up some titles you maybe were missing out on. And leave in the comments below, how would you have ranked the physical media titles I have shown off today?
It's too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
If you like physical media just like me and you really want to enjoy more physical media content, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm telling you, I'm going to get that constant content out to you every day. Turn on that notification bell so you see when the videos post. Also, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on some more videos to watch from me from the playlist, the videos it's recommending, because I got tons of physical media haul videos, collection videos here for you to enjoy. So make sure you click another video when this one is over. Also, like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.